Hey guys, Allie here tonight. I was going to talk about manifesting a specific person, and you can feel free to drop in anything else in that in terms of finances, health, or whatnot, because it's all the same. It's all the same technique used for a variety of different things. But I had someone email me about a specific person, and first of all, guys, the biggest thing is it all starts with you. You are the creator of your reality. You have the free will to create whatever you desire by inhabiting that version of yourself, by inhabiting that story that you want to experience. You choose it all. At the ground zero, you're pure awareness, and you are choosing everything and every experience that you want to experience here in the 3D. So you decide all of this by the state you are in, the energy that you are residing in, and by your energy and focus, by choosing what to focus on. So a lot of people will say they have a situation with an SP and maybe they've broken up, maybe they're not in contact. I mean, it could be whatever, and they're focused on the specific story of that this is what's going on. Well, first of all, you're giving your energy and focus to that storyline. So for instance, let's say the storyline is that I want to get back together with my SP and we broke up and I'm not able to do that. Nothing's working out. We're not getting back together. Nothing's happened like I want it to. Well, realize you're in that story. That's the story that you are completely focused on. So when you engage in a story and a storyline and you give your focus and energy to it, then that's going to keep that storyline alive. You're giving your power to that story. So that will continue to unfold in your 3D. You will continue to want and desire getting back with your SP and it not working because that's what you're focused on. That's the energy that you're inhabiting, and that's the power that you're giving your power to that version. Now, all versions exist. There is a version where you go on and you don't have this SP. There is a version where you do end up getting back with this SP and it's great. And there's all varieties of versions that exist. Creation is finished. They all exist. It's a matter of you consciously inhabiting the power that you are and choosing which version that you want to experience. We all have free will. People talk about, well, what about the other person's free will? Well, we are all points of consciousness. We are all connected. We are all one, but we're all different points of consciousness of this one huge connected source. We are creating our own reality. That specific person has their own reality that they're creating, but you are the power and you are the person creating your reality. So focus on what you want, not giving your power away to a story that you don't want. So the ultimate thing, guys, is when we want to have a specific person come back in, it all starts within. And who we're being and what are we giving to ourselves. Now, how would that feel if you were with that person? Would you feel, content, peaceful, happy, fulfilled, loved, secure, all of these different things that you would feel if you were back together with this person? That's important to know because you need to give yourself that right now. You need to give yourself the love, the peace, the joy, the fulfillment, the happiness right now. It's not dependent on that person. Everything is you. And if you put the power on that person, that circumstance, whatever it is, and say, they're not coming back into my life or they're out of my life and I don't know how to get them back in, you are not creating the storyline that you want to experience. You are creating a experience of doubt and lack and not what you want, instead of being the creator that you are and choosing to inhabit the state of, I am this person right now, I am fulfilled, I am loved, I am in this relationship with this person. Inhabit that state right now. Feel it, embody it, and move throughout your day identified with that state and with the story that you want to experience. A story meaning the version of yourself with that person in a happy relationship. Focused on that, not focused on giving the circumstance the power of, oh, this is, we haven't gotten back together and I want to get back together. That is a version of a story. And if you continue to identify with that version, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get more of that storyline. All our power comes from within in where we direct our focus and onto what we want to experience. So you don't want to experience the lack of the SP. You want to experience the fulfillment of that SP. So you give that to yourself and you inhabit that state now, and you continue to reside in that state throughout your day, regardless of circumstances, because they are always changing. And they're changing in accordance to who you are being and who you're identified with. And they will reflect back to you who you are being, and the story will unfold as it should. Everything is always unfolding from within us. It's our energy. So if we have a specific person story and we put it on a pedestal and we want this and it's not happening, and there's an energy of need and lack and of clinging and wanting someone to do this. And that's giving away all your power to the story and to that state of being. You're identified with the lack of that person and not having them. And the story is reflecting that back to you. But when you start to realize that everything is from within you and you can give it to yourself right now, not dependent on anything outside of you, you can give that all to yourself right now. And then you just stay and inhabit that state of being and that version of yourself that you want to play out in the 3D. Then it has to happen. When I say stay in that version and give it to yourself now, it's not because I'm saying you can't have it from that person, but giving it to yourself is allowing that person to come in and reflect that back to you. If you can't love yourself, really love yourself, and guys, no judgment, because I've dealt with this and can be difficult for some of us. Love and give everything to yourself right now and accept yourself and love yourself as you are. It's going to be very hard to have anybody in the 3D, or we project as the 3D, to give that back to us. To receive that back to us. They reflect and give back to us the energy that we are putting out and the story that we're focused on. So it all comes from within us. And when we realize how powerful we are in all of that, and that everything is just reflecting back to us who we are being and what we are identified with in terms of a story in each moment, then it is like a giant aha, because you realize it's me. It's all me. And once I change in here, then all of the things in my external, all the circumstances will change out there to reflect that. But you're not hinged on it, and it's not a need, and it's not a grasping kind of thing. It is a secure, fulfilled knowing that you are all these things and that they are here for you to experience without a doubt. That's why you desire them, and that you will. But rest in that knowing and identify with that energy and that person, that storyline, who is in that happy relationship with that person that they want to be with. And guys, I think I could go on about this for a long time, because there's a lot of different ways to look at it, and I'm happy to put out more videos with this, because I'm sure I forgot something that I really wanted to say after I get off, because that always happens. But for me, the sum up here is realize you're not asking for anything from anybody. There's nothing in your 3D that can give back to you what you feel you are lacking inside. Because if you feel you're lacking it, then the 3D reality has to reflect that back to you. If you feel like you're lacking that relationship and need it and want it and it's not happening, then that is what will be reflected back to you in your 3D. Until you realize the power that you are and that you are creating in each moment, and you give yourself the fulfillment and the relationship and everything and all the love and joy and happiness and peace right now, and you identify as that person and you choose that you want to experience this with that person and rest in the knowing that that is absolutely what will unfold when you just trust and know and let go, then that will absolutely unfold for you. It has to. Like I said, everything is just a reflection for us. So it can be a hard pill to swallow sometimes, guys, because people are like, how is that a reflection? But if you look deep, you'll realize, the energy that you're putting out and what you're focused on is going to be reflecting back to you that same energy. But it's also really exciting because you are in charge of all of it, and your focus and your control, your energy, and the choice of what story and version of yourself and version of them that you want to see show up is all within you to choose. But you just have to inhabit that and be that now and rest in that knowing and not need it. You are it. You're all of it already. You just have to choose it for yourself. So I hope that was clear. I always say that. Anyway, if you guys have questions, you can pop them in, and I'm happy to do more videos like this. I know it's a big topic for people. And like I said, you can switch in with any of this: health, money, friends, confidence, any of this stuff you can switch in. It's just all a matter of everything is mirroring what you're being and what you're inhabiting in yourself. And then that's all reflected back to you in your 3D. And yeah, so that's it, guys. I will be back on tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Have a lovely night or a wonderful day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.